Patch notes. Call of Duty Season 4. We're going to be going through the patch notes here. We got some new skins. They're pretty interesting. There's a skin I definitely want to get. I think it's probably the last thing I'm ever going to buy from Warzone because, you know, everything's going to be gone. Doing amazing. It's pretty rainy right now. Oh, boy. I wish it was rainy. It is currently, what is it, 30 degrees Celsius here right now? Something like that. It is hot today. Okay, let's look at these patch notes. The Battle Pass includes 100 tiers. Naturally, we got a new SMG. We got a new LMG. We're going to take a look at those. I'm assuming there's a ground loot versions of them. Actually, I know there is ground loot versions of them. I've seen Swag and Tim and Cloaksy all play, so I've seen a couple things. Battle Pass bundle, yeah. Cool, sounds good. Battle Pass progression, cool. Events, money bags, challenge, collect 100,000 gold in Fortune's Keep, rare venomous approval weapon sticker. Cool, dude. We'll probably end up getting this. I'm assuming we'll probably end up gathering 100k at some point. Cutthroat. We got a bunch of different challenges. I'll maybe make a separate video about those at some point. Maybe modes. Golden Plunder, new Caldera mode. This new limited time mode offers a new take on the Blood Money experience. Thank you for spamming those likes, guys. Appreciate it. Thank you for sharing the live as well. Appreciate it very much. Player count increased to 120, up from 100 on Caldera. Oh, wait, this is Blood Money. I don't care. I don't care. Fortune's Keep Resurgence, solos. It looks like they're talking about keeping it the same as Rebirth, and then they'll probably take action. Time to action on both maps. We'll be looking into increasing the player count. Okay, yep. Interesting. I guess it makes sense to bring the quad player count down. All right, most wanted contracts have been removed from Plunder Loot. Cool. Once again, nobody really cares. New map, Fortune's Keep. We're going to be playing it. We're going to be looking at it. We're going to be checking it out. Oh, it looks pretty good. I mean, the colors look really good. For one thing I've come to understand is there's not enough buy stations, and the radar jammers are absolutely horrible. And lastly, there's a lot of camping, but every map has that, so... Brand new Warzone Resurgence Battle Royale map featuring stunning vistas. Okay, I'm not going to go through every POI that they're talking about, but you can see the POIs, the rendered images. They're pretty nice looking. The keep looks really cool, although there's like 4 floors and it's a maze, dude. It's a maze. Winery, cool, dude. The new map also comes with a series of brand new features to experience, including mercenary cash extraction. AI units will attempt to airlift cash. Players can choose to intercept this extraction for rewards. That occurs during the second and fourth circles indicated by a signal. Cool. Black market supply run. This contract will require players to track down the black market buy station before a timer expires. Players will have access to unique sequencer grenade, the Nebula 5 minigun. That sounds absolutely horrible. Foresight, which shows you every circle on the map, a specialist bonus, or one of several classified weapons. Interesting. Sequencer grenade. This tactical grenade applies if... Oh, you're leaving? Okay, 1 second. All right, sorry about that. Numbers on the victim screen, as well as an auditory debuff. Wait, I didn't really read that. Applies a visual distortion effect with floating red numbers on the victim's screens, as well as an auditory debuff. Players can counter this effect via the Battle Hardened perk or using a stim. Good to know. Can only be acquired through a new black market buy station. What do the numbers mean, Mason? What do they mean? New Caldera POIs, it looks like. We got Storage Town in here. I don't know what these circles mean, but they mean something. Storage Town micro POIs, mercenary bunkers, golden key cards, cool. Arid vegetation, reduced vegetation by 50%. Great. Love that. Fighter plane has been added back with a positive response to the fighter plane returning to the operation mode. These vehicles, cool. The fighter planes are back in Caldera. Weapon trade stations. Weapon trade stations have been added to various locations across Caldera that allows players to trade their weapons. Were they not on Caldera already? Did they just add them now? Or were they only on Rebirth? Not sure. Not sure. All right. New gameplay features. Armored SUV. This vehicle comes with a dedicated rooftop turret. Sounds absolutely ratty. EMP grenade, a non-lethal tactical grenade designed primarily around counter vehicle play that also disrupts enemy electronics. This could be good. Disrupts enemy electronics and removes the HUD for 6 seconds. This effect can be reused. Battle hardened. Deactivates vehicle engines for 10 seconds. This sounds really overpowered. This is going to be something that's going to be used quite a lot, I'm assuming. The MP grenade. We have to keep an eye out for it. Broken ATMs. Players can choose to visit broken ATMs around the map for a guaranteed source of cash. Funds periodically spawn near broken ATMs up to maximum cap if left unlooted. Portable redeploy balloon. Portable redeploy balloons. Okay. Okay. I like that. Quality of life. Loadout crate UI selection. The in-game loadout crate UI selection will always start at the top of the list. Was it not already? Interesting. Gas mask animation. The brake animation will no longer interrupt parachuting while falling. Cool. Should have already been a thing that was fixed about 6 seasons ago, maybe. Buy station menu option added to settings menu, allowing players to enable the ability to remain in the buy station menu. I don't know why anyone would ever use this, but gonna make sure that's off so I instantly leave the buy station when I'm done buying. Deployable buy station will live for longer in the gas. Okay. Fire sale public event. Self revive will now have a small associated cost. Okay. Photo drop markers will now receive a discount on fire sale. Okay, that's good. That's good. Infill POI text. We have updated both the front font and color of the default infill POI text to improve the visibility of high value loot zones. I don't really know what the hell that means, but okay. Out of bounds timer increased from 10 or 2 to 10 seconds up from 5. Cool. Gulag audio. Spectators now have, oh, they don't hear any footsteps from the people above. Love that. On-screen hit markers. Reduce the duration of on-screen hit markers when players are being hit to better show the most recent hit direction. Okay. Redeploy positioning. Players who redeploy via Gulag Victor are brought back will now spawn in close proximity to their squad or loadout. Okay, so they literally said this last season, and it still didn't. So I'm just going to go ahead and say that it probably doesn't. But had to be reverted due to an issue that was subsequently been resolved. You guys sure? Or is it just going to be another issue that's going to come up again in a week? Ground loop perks. Ghost as a ground. Oh, added these following as the rarest drop rate. Why is this even an option? This shouldn't be here. Combat Scout, good. Double Time, good. Cold Blooded, good. Amped, good. Ghost, no. 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 Nobody wants that. Battle Hardened, stun and flash resistance increased to 70%, up from 40. Wow, Battle Hardened might be really good now. Okay. Scavenger awards an additional $500 in scavenger pouches with each kill. Okay. Now I know what's in the pouches. Provides a 25% discount on all buy station items, including loadout drop markers. Okay. Hardline works for loadouts now too. It only worked for other stuff, not loadouts. Now it does. This work, previous adjustments, restock perk, radar jammer. Just remove these. Remove them from the game. Reduced drop rate? No. Just remove them from the game. Nobody wants them. Recharge time increased to 30 seconds from 25. That's good nerf for the restock. Attack equipment. Radius increased to 22. Decreased at 22 meters from 27.4. This should be down even more. In my opinion, snapshot nades are overpowered and they need to be nerfed a little more. Maybe down to 20 meters. Could be good. New weapons. Here's the new LMG. The new SMG is kind of bussin'. We're going to try it out today. New weapon unlock challenges. Don't care. Weapon adjustments. All right. Let's see. AK Cold War. Sustained recoil slightly increased. I like the sound of that. I love the AK. I love the Cold War AK. Okay. Horizontal recoil increased to 25. Minus 25. Looks cool. What's it based on? It kind of looks like a Tech 9 or like a... I don't even know what it's based on. It's called the Marco 5. Kind of looks like... Kind of looks like a well gun. I don't know. I have no idea. I don't really know too much about weaponry. It looks like the AS-44 got a buff. Assault Rifle Charlie, what is this? The STG? Muzzle velocity increased. Neck damage multiplier increased. Wait, this isn't the STG, is it? There's no way they buffed the STG. Recoil control decreased to 28% down from 35. I want to try it. Assault Rifle Charlie. Bruh. Oh, it's the bar. They nerfed the bar. Okay, they nerfed the bar, it looks like. Recoil decrease. I don't know. It's so hard to tell if they've nerfed or buffed something. Bro, what is... Okay, let me ask you something. Let me ask the devs. I know they're not seeing this, but I don't care. I'm just going to ask the question anyways. Why do you go from going AK-47 Black Ops Cold War, AS-44 Vanguard, to Assault Rifle Charlie Vanguard, and then back to Cooper Carbine? Just whatever. Just put bar. Put bar. That's all we want to see. Please, dude. Cooper, recoil intensity adjusted to account for less reliance on tight grip. Got buffed? Yep. Cooper got buffed. It's probably bussin'. Nikita, Assault Rifle Bravo. Itra Burst. Muzzle velocity increased. Upper torso damage multiplier increased. Got buffed. Okay, Nikita max damage increased to 26. Got buffed. Move speed scale increased. Movement speed modifier removed. Reload quickness penalty added. Movement. Okay, it looks like the Nikita got a buff. KGM 40. Min damage increased to 26, up from 24. Okay, KG got a huge buff. Full intensity adjusted to account for less reliance on tight grip. Yeah, it looks like the KG got a huge buff. It was already kind of strong. Like it hits like a truck, this gun. I guess we're gonna have to see how it plays out. I'm not really gonna try it out too often, but we're just going through the patch notes here over on the Twitch right now, TikTok. But we're almost done here, and then we're gonna hop into some gameplay. FFAR max damage range increased to 28.6, up from 25.4. Cool. FFAR got a buff. NZ41 better have gotten a nerf. Initial fire and recoil increased. Okay, so it got a little bit more of a recoil. Roll burst cooldown decreased. But then they like kind of buffed it too. Auto burst mode. Hold fire to continue firing in bursts. Why are they buffing the NZ so much, man? Why do they like this gun so much? I hate it. I hate the NZ. I actually hate it. It's just going to be just as good, if not better. Assault Rifle Alpha. See, just put STG, dude. Just put STG. Min damage decreased to 28, down from 29. Okay, and they nerfed the STG. Okay. So the only viable AR right now is the NZ, it looks like. Cool. Maybe the Cooper. The Cooper got a buff too, actually. Head locational damage multiplier decreased. They just nerfed the STG. I might actually give the AK a go off rip. Vargo. Muscle velocity increased. Raised time decreased. Oh, to like lift it up. I was so confused. People don't YY, just YY, dude. Just YY, dude. VDV reinforced, cool. I don't really know. I don't really use this gun. We're partially rolling back some of the recoil adjustments into the Vargo earlier this year. This will result in the weapon being easier to control and filling its role as an easy to use effective AR. Cool. I love the Volk. I love the Volk. I'm gonna have to give that a go. I should be writing this down. I want to give the AK a go, the Volk, the Cooper. Those three. Launchers, I don't really care about launchers. LMGs, once again, I don't care. I don't like. I'm just here to look for the snipers. Melee, cool. They nerfed melee, buffed melee weapons. I'll wait for all the random TikToks to come out about all those random guns. Ooh, I just a little burp. Yeah, I don't. Submachine guns. Here we go. Armaguerra max damage increased. Oh my. The Armaguerra might be insane. Increase to 28, up from 26. Yeah. Well, they buffed the Armaguerra a lot. The Armaguerra currently fills a jack of all trades role where it doesn't particularly excel at only one thing. This is an identity we want to enforce. We're making some adjustments to ensure that within its max damage range, it performs more consistently and is less likely to lose close range gunfight. Okay, so the Armaguerra is going to be top. I'm probably going to go ahead and start with that. Mid damage decreased. Movement speed scalar decreased. This is the Blixen, by the way. ADS movement speed. Okay. Muzzle velocity now increased by 20%. Why would they increase the muzzle velocity? It's already an insane gun. Recoil control. This is the one that people use, right? Or is it the Carlson? I forget. I think it's the Janssen. I forget. No, it's actually this one that people use. The H4 Blixen was a pretty impressive statement when it was first launched, and we've seen its adoption rate higher than any mid-season weapon in Warzone history. This is largely due to an overall effectiveness of the weapon. This update attempts to slightly adjust its damage profile and overall mobility dominance to weaken its mid-range effectiveness, where the weapon has been performing most consistently above the competition. I still think the Armored Guerra might be better. I think going into my first game, I'm going to use the Armored Guerra with the Cold War AK. Going to my first game, Mac 10, min damage increased. Okay, so they buffed the Mac 10 a little bit. Upper torso damage multiplier decreased. They nerfed the Owen gun. Oh my god. Upper torso multiplier decreased to 25, down from 4. Holy cow, dude. They nerfed it like a lot. I guess they were tired of the Owen gun being up top, huh? Well. Oh god, no. Recoil intensity slightly decreased, you say? My favorite SMG? Muzzle velocity increased to... They buffed my favorite gun, you say? Okay. Sten, min damage increased. Okay. Max damage increased. Okay. Mid damage increased. Okay. Mid damage range decreased. Mid damage range decreased. Okay. So it looks like the Sten got a pretty good buff too, actually. A lot of the SMGs. So let me just roll call real quick. Armored Guerra got a buff. We're going to try it out. Blixen got a nerf. Mac 10 got a little buff. Owen got a huge nerf. PPSH got a buff. A little buff. Not much. A little buff. Sten got a buff. Type 100. Lower extremities damage multiplier decreased. Looks like he got a nerf. Wall gun. Lower extremity damage decrease as well. Wall gun got a nerf as well. Okay, here we go. Please, please, please. Something good for the snipers. The following aggressive snipers now adopt the lowest tier of flinch. These utilize the flinch settings that previously only the marksman rifle Swiss had access to. In addition, we've made a slight reduction to flinch at this tier. Marksman rifle Charlie. G43. That's Modern Warfare. What's the Vanguard one? I don't know. Isn't this... This is the Car 98, right? SPR. So these got all buffed. Like, I like to see that. The Swiss got a buff. Flinch has been decreased by 12% on all heavy snipers. Okay. I don't care about the anti-tank rifle, even if it got a huge nerf. 3-line, once again, don't care. TAC rifles. TAC rifle Charlie, Black Ops Cold War. What is that? That's like some random, like, I don't even know. Dude, just tell me the name of the goddamn gun, please. Updated most universal attachments to bring more options to players. Muzzles. Okay, here we go. Vertical recoil control decreased to 4%, down from 5. Okay, so the MX silencer got a little bit of a nerf. G28 compensator. Flinch resistance now increased to 20%. Got a buff. T1 flash hider. Does anyone even use that? Muzzle brake. Horizontal recoil control increases 6%, up from 4. Flinch resistance now. Okay, so the muzzle brake got also a buff. Underbarrel. Bayonet. Hits to execute increased to 2, up from 1. Yeah, people were abusing this a lot. SMLA pistol grip. ADS time now decreased by 2%. ADS movement speed increased. Okay. So it looks like it got a buff, kind of. Skeletal movement speed now increased to 1%, 2%. M3 ready grip. Vertical recoil decreased to 2.5, down from 5. No one uses these. All right, now decreased. No one uses it. Rear grips. Polymer. Flinch resistance decreased to 50%, down from 95. Polymer got a huge nerf. Hatched grip. I'm just looking for the one that got a huge buff so I can put that on my gun. Vertical recoil control now increased to 2.5. Flinch resistance now increased to 10%. So this looks like a really good grip to put on like an AR, I would say. Rubber grip, flinch resistance now increased. It looks like they did a lot of flinch resistance and recoil control on a lot of the attachments. Forward recovery now increased to 10%. Movement speed now increased. Okay, bug fixes. Anything really interesting? They usually put the better ones at the top. Improved rendering performance on console cap. Fix an issue where Vanguard weapons would not receive any rotational flinch. Don't know what that means. Fix an issue preventing 2 successive claymores downing a player. What? Fix an issue with post-launch Vanguard weapons where unlocked camos couldn't be equipped in Warzone. A lot of people hate this. FaZe Jab made a whole video about this. Fix issue where reticle challenges. Probably doesn't have FOV. No, it definitely doesn't. Dude, there's too many bug fixes, dude. Known issues. I'm not even going to look into it. All right. I mean, they did a lot. They did a lot. We're just going to have to wait another, what, like 2.5 weeks for more changes? Hopefully not. Hopefully they make some more changes within the next week or so. Obviously, we have Rebirth coming back in a week. We're not going to just have Fortune's Keep. It's going to be a rotational map every week. So it's either Fortune's Keep or Rebirth. It's going to be back and forth. I think they should have both at the same time, in my opinion, and get rid of Caldera, but to each their own. This is a new car. Looks kind of dog. Yeah. Interesting. Should we hop into the game? Let's hop into the game. Those are the patch notes. Nothing too crazy. We're going to try out some new guns. Should be fun. Should be fun.